I need to take my hair out. Hey, y'all. I don't really have a topic to talk about today. I'm probably gonna take my hair out. I started, but I don't know. I'm kind of like in a weird mood.
Hello.
I need to wash my hair. What is on his head? What? Hey, did you change? You changed your name. You changed the name. I like it. It's nice. I like it. Hey, I don't have
Hi.
Did you throw up, little baby? I like it. The reality of kale. It's cute. Look at you. I love to see y'all moving along with y'all channels. Oh yeah, Eli was saying hi. I'm just taking these twists out my hair so I can wash my hair. I don't know. I don't really have a topic to talk about tonight. I'm just gonna see where it goes. Most nights I don't have nothing to talk about and just kind of flow with it. I was feeling kind of off today anyway. I wasn't really trying to I was actually not going to even go live, but I'm like, stay consistent. I know me. I get in my moods, and I just be like, eh. But like, I don't know, y'all on here, so. But shout down. I want to wash my hair really good and condition it because it's dry. Plus, I got some videos I have to do for. I have to do some videos for some products, and I want to look halfway decent. Love her, I'm at the ugly. I remember when I've big chopped so many different times. So trust me, I understand that stage. Like that's why I won't lock my hair. I'm so terrified of the ugly stage. Like, and it's crazy. Like I'll walk around with like my twists old and looking like whatever, right? So looking like they locks, but the idea of actually like locking my hair and like committing to it, child, I'm scared. I know me. I'll be like, oh, I be done wasted whatever money I did to do it. Because I won't do my own because I can't really see in the back. Because even as it is, like when I do my twists, um, like the back be looking like whatever. Because I don't be parting nothing, and I'm not the type. Like I don't know how people do it. How they put a mirror back there and be turning their head every which way. I don't be knowing what's going on back there. So I don't want to lock it myself. I want to go to somebody and actually get it done if I get it done. But it's hard to deal with that ugly stage. Like I like when my hair, like I like when I'm big chopped. I like when it's like super short and it's convenient. You could do whatever with it, right? But then it's like when it starts growing out and you're just like, ugh, it's in this weird space. I feel you though. I definitely feel you. I'm just glad my hair started back growing after my hair fell out with the baby. Girl, that postpartum, each and every child, it hit me. It hit me harder with each child. No, I take that back because I think with Ethan, it hit me the worst. My hair was falling out in handfuls when I was pregnant with Ethan. Not when I was pregnant, once I had him. And every time I went to the doctor, they kept saying like, "Oh, it happens. It's postpartum. Give it a month, give it 3 months, give it 6 months, give it 7 months, give it a year." I'm like, y'all don't know why it's happening, and y'all just gonna keep on telling me to give it time. But yeah, I'm gonna take my hair down tonight, and I'm gonna wash and condition it real good tomorrow. Hey, Quincy. You got me again with that salad you had on there. I was like, I'm about to order a salad. I love me some. I love me some salads. Oh, child, I'm just taking my hair out. I don't know. I be like, it's weird. It's so weird going live. I know I look crazy, but it's so weird going live sometimes because I really don't be having a lot to talk about. But when I be telling people, they be like, "Oh, it's building community." Go get your brother. He's up. I don't want him to like wake up and be alone. Ethan's down. Ethan fell asleep downstairs. Girl, you see this? Walking around bald as can be from Jackson. Oh my gosh, mom talking about something. We start losing our. I was like, first of all, ma'am, I just had a baby. You're not about to put baldness on me, whether it's coming or not. You're not gonna do that. I know why my edges fell out. I had a baby and stress. Okay, she be trying to hit me with the okey doke, talking about something. Women are ma'am, just give me time. Let me get my hair. I said, no. I said, you see, mine's is starting to grow back. I've been taking care of it. It's been starting to grow back. I said I was under a lot of stress and I had a baby. She tried to do me dirty, y'all. I was like, child, don't do me like that, mom. Do not do me like that. Yeah, but they are starting to grow back. But my edges have always been thin my whole life, but they are starting to grow back. Think, ew, what is in your hair? Oh my god, what is on your face? What is happening? Did you throw up? Ew. You listen. You're supposed to teethe with the teether, not jam it down your throat and throw up all over the place. Okay? Let's stop doing that. Not a good look. You wanna say hi to the peoples? Say what's up. Say what's up, YouTube family. And he's going back down. For 3 gray hairs, that's why I was getting old. Right, like they be trying to do us all like early. Like, was he still asleep? Nope. Yep. What? Yep. What? Yep. What?
Yes, he was asleep.
Oh, I'm like, yep. I asked you like 2 questions.
You were wrong.
Eli, I'm not playing with you. It's not funny. You're gonna find yourself on a wall. Thank you. He's a handful. This little one, he don't stop moving. Yeah, I'm talking about Joe. Sit your butt right there. You know I'm going live. I can't chase you around. Sit your booty right there. Here. Yeah, but happy Friday, y'all. How's y'all Friday? What y'all getting into? I ain't getting into nothing. Y'all, that's what I should have titled it. I got my check, honey. This morning I woke up to a deposit. What? That's what I should. I can't even go back and title. Can I go back and change the title? I got my check. That's what I'm gonna title it once I finish it. Baby, welfare gave my check. But you see what this is what I'm talking about. It was that simple for her to press a button. She didn't do her job. Look how quickly she fixed it. That's all they had to do was answer the phone. Right? All they had to do was answer the phone. And we could have had this all cleared up. I wouldn't have been snapping her nothing. I didn't have to get her in trouble or nothing. Trying to be smart. And look, all my paperwork is in. I got my check. Honey, I was so glad I could pay some bills. I was like, ooh, please, I'm trying to build my credit up because a child knows, like, if I have to leave from here, I gotta have a decent credit score. I had to have a decent credit score to move and whatnot. She was playing games and it was about to be late, but that check got deposited, and I know she got in trouble. And I said, I don't even feel sorry because she should have did her job from the beginning. Thank you. I've been trying. Listen, like I go from like I don't know. I get in my head a lot about stuff. Like I don't know. Like I internalize a lot of stuff, and then like even with going live, like even though they've been doing really good, and I've been consistent with it, and I feel like I'm like getting to know people and talk to people and stuff. Like I'm just like, Ashley, you're talking too much. Ashley, you're going live too much. Ashley, you're doing too much. You know what I mean? And I just started to be like, I need to chill. What is it?
I think my characters are cool.
I think that one is. I don't like that other one. He looked like a demon.
Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, that's my custom one.
Well, you need to uncustom him because he looks like the Lord is not on his side. That's the wrong side. Oh, thank you. I just be being me. Like, I don't know how to be nothing else. I don't even have the, like, you know what's crazy? I used to be very, not on YouTube, but I mean, just like, I used to not really want people to get to know me because I always felt like I had like really low self-esteem growing up because like my family used to talk about me so bad. Like not my mom's side, my dad's side of the family used to talk about me so bad. Like every time I went around them, like they were so obsessed with looks, and I don't know why, because whatever. But they used to be so obsessed with looks, and they used to like I wasn't even as big as I am now when I was younger, and they used to talk about my skin color, used to talk about my weight, how I dressed, everything. And like, when you grow up just constantly hearing stuff like that, you get a complex. And so like as I got older, like we didn't have a lot of money, like I told y'all. And then As I got older, that's why I worked so hard. I was like, I want nice things. I want my hair done. I want my nails done. I want all that stuff that I didn't have when I was younger because we didn't have the money to do so. And so I just really kept myself up, but it became like a mask almost. You know what I mean? Like when I first got into makeup, I liked it, but I used to be so insecure that I would not leave my house without a full face of makeup, without my hair done. Even when I wasn't getting wigs, like I got my hair done faithfully every time I got paid. I got my hair done, brand new hairstyle. Always had brand new clothes, new shoes, sneakers, all of that. Because my self esteem was so low, I just felt like I needed that to hide behind that until I got older. And I was like, child, you gonna get whatever come about here. You don't pay my bills. And I started to love myself. I found God, I started to love myself and realized that all of that stuff was like really superficial. Hey girl. I was watching your vlog earlier. Oh, my hair is so dry, child. I can't wait to wash it. I can't wait till my edges. Why are you eating my leg? My edges is going all the way back. I was but yeah, so like that's why like hey. That's why I was really trying to my hair is growing because I didn't even have this little bit hang time. Um that's why now I really try to like pour into myself, into other people, because I know like self-love, like you really gotta have it, man. Like, and I know I was so like down on myself for so long. Like I didn't like how I look. Even once when I started dating, like it's funny because I had the realization, then it's funny because I had talked about this with what's his name before we got together. And I was just like, every relationship I was ever in, I never chose them. They always chose me. Like I just these daggone mosquitoes is outrageous. Um, I never chose them. They always chose me. Like if they showed interest in me, I was like, okay. Like I didn't really like. I never really like. Oh my god, I like you too. I like you a lot too. Like it was just like, oh, you want to be my boyfriend? Okay. Ain't that sad? Like I've never chosen my partner. Like I've never been like. I think the closest one to it would have been Michael because we were friends. And even then, when I'm looking over at it, I'm like, okay, like, you know, you go over the stuff. I'm like, I really didn't choose him either. I let him choose me. You know what I mean? And that's where I realized I'm just like, there's more work to be done because it shouldn't be like that. Like, I know Amanda finding for wife, finding for good thing, finding favor. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out looking for nobody. But you do have the option to be like, no. You know what I mean? You don't just have to accept because someone is interested in you. So yeah, I had a revelation a few years ago that like that's crazy, right? Like I've never all my relationships, like I grew to love them. I grew to like them. I grew to love them. It wasn't like, oh, you so attractive. Oh my God, I want to be with you. I never had anything like that. I think I shot my shot at one guy one time and got turned down. And I didn't even get like turned down, but it felt like a turn down. And I never did it again. Hey, the booties. Hey. Hey, Nisha, how are you liking going live? It's weird. I'm still getting used to it. I don't want to say that I feel comfortable now going live, but what pushes me, I'm trying to stay consistent because like I said, I was telling them before you had hopped on, I was like, some days I don't be feeling like getting on here because I feel like I don't have nothing to talk about. But then I had to like, you know, it's not so necessarily about having something to talk about. It's like building community, you know what I mean? Being consistent, like, you know, what I want to do. And if this helps do that, then I need to be open to doing that. But I was saying how sometimes it's hard because I just be feeling like I be feeling down myself. But then I get on here and I talk to y'all and I be feeling better. You know what I mean? Like it does help me feel better. And then the fact I be going live looking like whatever. Child. But I had to take these things out of my hair because my hair was looking crusty and dusty. And it's weird because I'm starting to get crossover kind of platform watchers. Like I forgot I was supposed to share this onto my Facebook. Ooh, I hope I didn't click off the live. Wait a minute. What did I just do? I just wanted to copy the link. There we go. But yeah, and that's what people are saying. Like, I don't know, people are saying they're enjoying the lives. And so like, who am I to stand in the way of the community we're building here? Who knows what God's gonna do with this? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just like, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, I'm here for it. I love that I get to talk to y'all because I don't get to talk to no adults during the day. Um, did you throw up again? Why you keep throwing up? I just washed my sheets and my comforter, y'all. Like, I don't understand. Like, he just, ooh, that's a knot. Oop, and I just ripped it. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to have him blocked in right here, y'all. And he is disrespecting the blocker inner. You look cute. Even though you dirty, you look cute, little baby. You say hi to the peoples if you don't want to say. Oh, oh God, y'all. Mm. Why you do that? Why you do? Did y'all see that? He don't want me to be great. He do not want me to be great. It's not funny. Ew, you're touching me with your hands. Let's change your outfit because you is trifling. Oh, I told for y'all just coming in. Welfare gave me my check. That's a shame that I am excited about that. Then here my mom put fear in me. I think Tish, you're the one that told me that the shutdown is coming or whatever, the government shutdown and how they're gonna stop food stamps and stuff. So like I already knew about it because you had told, I think it was you that had told me in the live. So my mom, because you know my mom be always trying to put fear and worry inside of me. She gonna message me and she was like, you're not getting no food stamps next month. You're not getting no welfare check. I said, first of all, ma'am. First of all, they said October 3rd, and I'm mad because I wish I was a 1 because then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'm a 7, so my stamps get deposited on the 7th. So I'm just like, oh Jesus, because I definitely gonna need some stuff. But yeah, I said I'm not worried about it. I said because at the end of the day, the Lord got me. I said I'm not worried about it. If he could have birds bringing food to the children of God, I'm not worried about it. I said I'ma just give it to God. But y'all got my welfare check, y'all. Sure did. Paid some bills. Was able to buy Jackson his clothes that he needed. Like it was good. And then what was it? I did tell Michael that I found his AirPod, and then he had a nerve to talk about some hold him until we get back. Sir, sir, hold him until he get back. And then he gonna say, then he thought it was like a leeway to start talking. You get it on a card. You get it on a card, or you can get it deposited to your account. Like either way. So they don't give like, well, if when you first sign up, your first one is a check that comes from the treasurer, from the state treasurer, or is the federal treasurer, one of them. I still got the check downstairs, the first one. Therapy. Yes, it is therapy. I appreciate for the grant. Thank you. He definitely got me. All right. He's giving me baby fever. Girl, I'm about to shimmer to you. They used to go, girl. Yeah, they like it's not like a check, but hey Sylvia, yeah, it goes on like a debit card. It's like if you ever got child support has a card, and it's managed by the same company that does the child support debit card that they give you if you ever got child support or somebody get it. But now you have the option too to get it deposited to your bank account, and then go from there. But yeah, I told him about the AirPods, and then he was like, he's like this entire time he's like it wasn't him that put it in the bag, but he said I'm glad it's found. He said we never went in that bag after we came home. But then he was like, how are you, by the way? Which he always does that, trying to lead into a conversation. I usually shoot him down. And he asked if he had left anything else at the house. He wants to went in. Girl, yeah, like look, he said he said, how are you, by the way? Did I leave anything else? And I said, you didn't have much here, so obviously it wouldn't be much. It's like stupid random stuff I can probably just toss outside in the trash outside of the circle speaker and now the pods. And I was like, I'm Black in America. That's how I am. I don't know why nobody want to talk to me, because like once I don't rock with you like that, like why are you talking to? I feel like, why are you talking to me? But I be trying to be nice to him because he's paying my rent. You know what I mean? So like I be trying to give the sugar daddy no sugar, like, but be cordial. And then he was like, OMG, I forgot about the speaker. I thought I left that in the A. Sigh, I missed the place. Talking about here. He's like, he misses living here. Ew, what's on your face? Ew. Come here. He's like, he misses living here. And it was like, wow, good update. So I said, I'm Black in America. Hold on, y'all, because Jackson's stuck. Come here, Stinky Winky. Here to baby. Then I'm a stinky baby. Here to go. Here to go. Sorry. And then he was like, wow, update. And I said, laugh out loud. I mean, I'm all right. What am I supposed to say? I've lost the urge. I said, what do women say? I've lost the urge to smoke crack and give up on life. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, there's not much to say. And I said, we're not friends. We're just in a weird space. So I'm really not trying to talk to you. And I was like, I have no choice but to figure everything out by myself. I said, you're not a safe person to vent or bounce any ideas off of. I said, everything is still very ghetto between us. And I said, that's the update. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. What's the matter? What's the matter? And then he responds. He was like, well, let's not do crack. And I didn't say I was going to do crack. I said, I've lost the urge to smoke crack and give up on life, which was sarcasm. Duh. He was like, let's not smoke crack, but listen, I think we can work up to being friends. He said something else. He's like, let's not smoke crack or do porn. I would def something nasty. And then he was like, but listen, I think we can work up to being friends, don't you? Like building a stable bond of understanding and trust. And I replied, ew, because he said something nasty to me. And I was like, stop. Ew. And I was like, I don't know. I said, I don't trust you. You're not safe anymore to me. I have zero desire to be a trophy ex that becomes one of those weird bonds you like to keep. I said, I'm in a very vulnerable place right now. And I feel like when I finally get stable in my independence from you, things will be different. I'm not sure how much I'll communicate outside of just Jax. Right now, I'm still in a space of, I still have mad love for you, but I'm under your control because of the situation. I said, but once that's removed, it'll for sure be different. I forgive you, but I'll never forget the harm you caused. So I don't want to be your friend. And it took him a long time to respond. And then he wrote, right, okay, well, I just thought we could be friends, that's all. But I do get it. I said, a day at a time, broski. Let's just keep it simple. And then he proceeded to keep trying to talk to me. And so then I just stopped responding to his text messages because it was like, I'm not your friend. Like, I'm not your friend. Like, we got a kid together, yes, but I'm not your friend. And like, and right now we're like in too raw of a space for me to even like, it's weird. It's weird. But he always tries it. Like, I know he's always going to try me. He's always going to try me. Like, when he be sending the little sexual text messages and stuff. And I'm just like, why would you even think I would give you my body? Like, your daddy get on my nerves. I'm going to put you clothes on. Okay, where I leave off of? Of course, you're going to say hold them. Yeah. I love the bastard trying to find. You said he has he has 2 other kids. The one. Where's your bink the bink? Whoa, boop. That for you. The one didn't talk to him at all. She was like, you're not going to keep running in and out my kid's life like this. And she was like, you're going to have to take me to court to see him. And then the other one still wants to sleep with him. He's the one that was the one that does drugs, that he's obsessed with. He still talks to her. He still wants to do nasty things to her. So That's how it is. And I told him, I said, we're not gonna have that type of relationship. I said, because once I'm done with somebody, I'm done. I don't go backwards. I'm not one of them ones like, oh yeah, we fell back in, we sleeping together. No, ew. You know, and like I told him, and I was real, like I was as real as I could without like really hurting his feelings. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you could tell that the type of person I am because even though you hurt me, I still don't want to hurt you. Like I'm gonna be real, like I still do have love for you, but like I know that it's over. It's over. And I've had to accept that. What was that? And I've had to accept that, and I'm cool with that. Like I'm good with that. Right. Right. I don't know who I don't know who you've been with, none of that. Like I don't play like that. I like my health. I don't play like that. Like I might got 3 babies with 3 different daddies, but look, my kids look, my first two is 7 going on 8 years apart, honey. And like I've known each of them for years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I've never been that. I tried to be a hoe and it didn't work out. I got too many feelings to be a hoe. I be caring too much. I really be caring too much. But yeah, like I think one day, obviously, what's wrong? Because you are not hungry. And I'm not about to feed you because you just threw up all like that. Like, so that means you stuffed. You pause and think about life. Here, you want your banana? You want your banana? Here. That for you. That for you. You don't want it? Here, you want a sock? A sock, y'all. But yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like maybe one day we might be able to be, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever be friends. Like, am I wrong? Like, should I? Like, I don't know. Absolutely. I'm real big on family. I'm real big on family. And especially because growing up, like I have an older sister and we don't have a relationship, like that because we weren't around each other. Like from what I hear, obviously, like I just know from what like, her mom kept her away from us. You know what I mean? My mom and dad were married. So like her mom had the affair with my dad and her mom chose to keep her away from our family. So we didn't really grow up knowing like hanging out, none of that. Like, and it sucks. It's like now we try to build this relationship. Like when I was going through when everything first happened with the breakup, like my sister really helped me through a lot. Like I called her and just broke down, was crying, and she just encouraged me. Like everybody, she really was encouraging me, like, and just sharing with me, like being a big sis, you know what I mean? So like I know if I call her, she's there. But we don't have like it's not like close like how a lot of sisters have that relationship. Like we don't go places together, this, that, the other. Like, you know what I mean? Girl, yeah, listen, and that's one of the things that got me hip to he was cheating on me. I said, I don't know nobody that's friends with all their exes. That's weird. That's weird behavior. I said, there's no way that you're friends with all your exes. I don't care. You can't tell me that all of your relationships you mutually dissolved and y'all just became friendly. No, I told him, I said, I'm not stupid. I said, you trying to play games and I don't got time for that. I'm not friends with none of my exes unless I have a child to you. And even then, we not like friends. Like I might tee hee ha ha with you, but we not friends. I'm not about to call you like what? And it's not even that the things ended bad. It's just like we're not friends. Like you could be cordial, but like no, he was real life on some type like keeping friends with all his exes. He's weird. Like he's weird. I said, you're gonna forever be a cheater. I said, you leave all those doors open because I said, and then he got mad the one time because I was like, some of these ain't even your exes. I said, these aren't even people you had real relationships with. Like you was with them for like a few weeks. Y'all was just sleeping together. That's not an ex. And then why are you still talking to them? Because you want to still sleep with them. Cornball. Like he just irritated me. You do not need to concern yourself with being that man's friend at the moment. Right. And friendship needs right. There's nothing beneficial about it. I told him, I said, I just lost my train of thought, y'all. I told him, I said, we can be cordial because of Jackson. I said, the thing is, even if I was like, let's try to build a friendship, I said, you constantly cross the line. That was an issue in our relationship. Like, you didn't respect my boundaries. You didn't respect my boundaries at all. And then you're not respecting them now. Like, every time you send me these nasty text messages talking about, so I'm thinking about you in this the way, you're disrespecting me. Like, you're not respecting my boundaries. When I told you, please don't talk to me that way. Number one, you're not respecting the fact that I'm healing, that I just went through one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. Like, I'm still coming out of postpartum. Like, you're not respecting that fact. And then you still haven't taken any accountability for what you did to me. Like, and you think that it's okay to text me something like that. Like I told him before, I said, you could have set me back so emotionally just by saying this to me. Like, I don't, and for that, I don't want to be your friend, because you still are showing me that you ain't nothing but a bucket, I can't even talk, a bucket of trash. I'm gonna say a busted biscuit package. How did y'all? We met online, but not like on a dating site. So that's the funny part. Years ago, we met on this podcast thing, and we became friends. Like, there was no nothing. There was nothing. There was no attraction. There was nothing. Like, we literally just talked to each other, and then we met, and we were like, oh my gosh, like, we just vibed. And for about almost 4 years, we were just became really good friends. Like, was there through like tough times, both of us. Like, nothing sexual, nothing relationship wise, nothing. And then that last year, I was at, because he was there through the pregnancy of Ethan, and when I was with doing that, like, still nothing. We never slept together, none of that. But he's turned on the wanting to be something. You know what I mean? And I won't ever talk to another person from Georgia. Nope. It's like I'm playing. I don't really have a desire to talk to nobody, to be absolutely honest. After this, like, I just want to focus on my kids, because what I learned in this situation is that now I'm no longer just dating. You know what I mean? Like, my children are involved, and my son is old enough to know, like, hey, what's going on? And I told myself after this, I said, honestly, now I'm not going to put my hand on the Bible and say this, but I even told God, I'm like, hide my heart so much from these clucker busters out here, because I really don't have the desire to date really until my son is like older, like older. And even then, like, graduated, living his life, because who I choose affects him as well, and both them, not just him. I'm just saying, because he's the oldest, and it affects them. And me seeing that, I don't ever want to pick wrong again and hurt him. And if that means I have to sacrifice until then, it's not saying forever, but like, and right now, ain't even no thought of it. Like, I need to get my life together. What would I look like dating somebody? Unless you say, like, hey, God said that you're mine. Here's a house. Here's a ring. Here's this. If not, we not doing nothing. I have no desire. I just want to get my life together. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm not one of those people that's miserable when I'm single. Like, I'm happy. Like, yeah, it's lonely times, and I want to be married, but I'm happy, like, doing stuff with my kids. Like, that makes me happy. Y'all know, like, I'll be like, let's go to the park. Let's go over here to the thing. Let's go this place. Let's go hit the road. Like, I'm happy being a mom. It gets hard, and I think those moments is when I really feel it. But, like, I like being a mom to my kids. Like, I don't need a man. Like, I don't need a man. I would like to have a man, but I don't need one to be happy. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I don't know why. I hate talking about Michael and my stuff anyway. Like, honey, his head would just blow up if he knew I was talking about him. I wouldn't be surprised if his little monkey behind popped on here and was all in my business. Right, right. Like, I just I'm one of those ones, like, I protect my child, like, I protect my child, and this is the first time that a relationship has affected him, and, I will never do that again. I will never do that again. So I'm really like, no, I just wanna be happy with my kids, like, "Jackson, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not about to play with me either. You ch What was that? You channeling your daddy spirit right now. Calm it down." But I don't know. I'm hopeful for the future. Like, listen, like, my mind ain't even on any of that though. Like, my mind really right now is on like, I got to pull myself up out of this mud. Hey, girl. She's upstairs. Ain't nobody even. Why you? No, get on me. Get on me, little chunky butts. Don't smile, cause you cutting up. Did you want to act right for the people? Where'd you put your pacifier? This one right here, he don't know what he want to do. He want to cry. He want to smile. He want to. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, but I'm so glad it's Friday. I don't know. I be happy for Friday sometimes, but other times all my days feel like a Friday. So I just be like, whatever. Jackson, I'm supposed to be taking my hair down. Now you got me looking like I'm inventing a hairstyle. Let me tuck this back and maybe it look like if I keep my hair like this, look like I got like a nope, it don't. It don't. I tried it. I did. But what are y'all up to? How's your Friday going? How was y'all day? What are y'all doing? Y'all got plans for the weekend? Because y'all know I don't go live on the weekends, at least not yet. I feel like if I go live on a weekend, I be having the desire to do it like early, not in the evening. But also, that's kind of like our family time. Like tomorrow, this dresser that I've had for years, y'all, I spent $800 on this dresser, okay? What was it, 4 years ago? Remember when? No, 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 no. Was it 4 years ago? No, it was like three. Three, was it four? Whenever I moved into Lakewood Hills, hey girl, when I moved into Lakewood, how did that go? How did the non-stress test go? Girl, mine was boring too. I wish I was close to some of y'all because I don't I don't got no friends. But I bought this dresser when I moved into Lakewood Hills, not the wood paneling. Remember when I graduated from the paneling after my breakdown, and then I popped up in a new apartment. I was like, "Look, y'all, mama, we made it." I had a came from nothing story. Like, I bought this dresser and I was like, you know what? I bought it because it was real, and I was like, I'm gonna invest in myself. So like when I move, I'll have stuff. I've been trying to get somebody to put this dresser together for 3 going on 4 years. And I'm just like, at this point, I can't even sell it because the box is all ripped up and all that. So me and Eli said that we're gonna try to put it together. Baby, your bald spot is showing. Come on. Let me swoop you up some. Give you a little ponytail. Come on, here, turn this way. What is what you throwing up? Are you super full or see? That's why I said I was gonna feed you. Your little belly all tight. Back in breast milk. I'm doing doubles this weekend and chilling with it. Get that money, girl. Get that money. I get stressed out. Like that type of stuff stresses me out so bad. Like something you say it could take like an hour to put together, and it's gonna take me like 3 days. And I'm trying not to curse. Like I've been doing pretty good. I've been slipping up here and there. But those types of things, and then I'm gonna be working with Eli. So like that adds another level of stress because he don't be listening to me sometimes. Maybe I should do it by myself. The only thing is you have to have two people put it together because someone has to hold it because it is really heavy and the box does say have two people. So that's why I don't be like trying to vlog those things. I'll be like, yo, like I get irritated fast. Like if someone's not listening to me, like and you like Eli sometimes like can look me right in my face, right? And I'll be like, pick up the purple ball. Don't pick up the yellow one. Pick up the purple ball and bring it to me. Here's Eli. Which ball did you say? The purple ball. Goes down to pick up. Which one did you say, Mom? And I just get like, never mind. I'm going to get both of them myself. I don't need no help. Now I'm starting to think he's doing it on purpose so he don't have to help. I don't know, it's something. But I really want my dresser put together. Like I went through, remember I told you I went back and forth in my mind about like if I should make my areas livable or if I should just keep everything packed up. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen. I would like to stay in my apartment. I would like to stay here. I would like to have gainful employment. I would like to have income coming in somehow to afford my life. I would not like to move all abruptly. I would love to stay here, but at the same time I've accepted that if I'm not able to, we'll have to move. So why not just enjoy the space while I have it? You know what I mean? Like, why don't I set up like how I want it instead of living, like I'm about to leave? Like, I don't know. Like, because who knows? Like, if I do have to move, like, who knows what, if I have to go to a shelter, who knows when's the next time I'm going to have all of this? You know what I mean? What do y'all think? Y'all think I should still stay kind of living packed up or should I put it together? Because at the end of the day, putting the dresser together is not going to hurt me. It's going to help me not live like I can. Like I've packed up most of my clothes except for the stuff that's in my closet, and that's because I had to go through that because when we first moved here, I never went through the stuff and got rid of things that I can't wear, things that I don't want to wear no more, things that can't fit. And I've just basically been living out of like one tote, which those clothes could actually get transferred to a dresser. And then like that's easy to pack up. But I don't know, at the same time, I do kind of want to like decorate, have my little aesthetic because it makes me feel better. Like I feel very anxious coming in with just stuff everywhere. The non-stress test was good. I did not know I need to do it every week. I mean, I do it. Girl, I had to do them every week. Once I hit 27 weeks, it was either 27 or 21 with Ethan, I had to go and get those NSTs done every freaking week. And then the closer I got, I was going twice a week. It was so annoying. So annoying. And then the one time his heart was beating so fast, I was up there like all day. I was so irritated. Hopefully you don't have to move, but you should enjoy your space while you're there. That's how I feel. Like that's kind of where my thinking is at. Like, just enjoy it while I have it. And if for nothing else, what if I don't end up having to move and then my place is set? Like I don't have to deal with all of that. Yep, I had to go and do mine twice a week too. I enjoy putting together with my son, but you do but the high chair, we did that together, and I'm also trying to teach him like, cause there is no man here. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to teach him things that like he would do like with his dad. Like, but and y'all, I'm gonna talk low because I don't think Eli's in here, but I think his grandpa has cancer or something because he called me today. Right? Can y'all hear me? Um, Eli, go check on your brother. And turn the hallway light on him so it's not like dark right there. But yeah, so his pop-up called me, right? And was like, he had just got done doing radiation and he feels real weak. And I'm just like, and then his pop-up has started sending me money. Like he was like, you shouldn't be doing this on your own. My son's locked up. I know you've been doing this. You got 3 kids now, so I'm gonna just send you money every time I get paid or whatever. And I was like, you don't have to, but I said, thank you, I appreciate it. And then he's been really coming down and seeing Eli and everything and like really trying to be there. And then when he said that on the phone today, I was like, radiation. People only get radiation done like when they have cancer, right? Like chemo, right? Or am I tripping? I hope y'all could hear me because I don't want to talk loud because I don't want to, he hasn't told us and he didn't go sure didn't tell Eli. And I think he might have slipped up and said it to me. And so I was just like, and I'm like, because he was like, yeah, if his dad calls, tell him whatever transpired. And I was like, um, okay. And I'm like, wait, does his dad even, does Eli's dad even know? No, Eli's dad's dad. Yeah, so I'm like I feel weird, right, like his His dad's dad. His dad's dad. Yeah, like I feel weird knowing that information. No, his daughter lives in Newport. And he drives up here. He was driving up here to see her. And then he'll come and visit Eli. And like what was it like 2 or 3 weeks ago? He came up here and he drove up here and took him out and bought him sneakers. Took him to the bookstore and was look at you. Um, bought him sneakers and a comic book and everything. Like I just thought he had a change of heart, like he'd been older and stuff like that. But now I'm thinking it's because, something's going on and he just didn't say nothing. So yeah, he lives in PA. Yep. Like, I don't know. I feel so weird knowing that. And I wanted to be like, when he said, I was like, because why else would you get radiation? Right? Right? And he's older too. He's like 76 or something like that. And I thought he looked smaller and stuff, but he was in good and he been going to church and stuff, and he ain't out there, smoking crack like how he was. Like, um, yeah, but it's something. Like, yeah, like it's something. So, because that's the only time is like when it's like chemo or if it's like there's a tumor or something that needs, but it has to be bad, right? If you getting radiation, I ain't no doctor or no nurse or nothing, but now I feel weird, like like I don't know. I hope to God nothing happens because Lord Jesus, I am at my emotional threshold. And when your children feel they don't even be understanding and trying to trying to explain to them. Yeah. Like I'm just and then my dad, I gotta call my dad because my dad was just in the hospital. And like I have a bad habit of like because I'm a worrier and because I know how emotional I get, I kind of just don't think about it. They're close. They're close. Um, I kind of just don't think about stuff. So like when what's up? So when they told me, "Oh, your dad's in the hospital," whatever, I was like, "Okay." I asked specific questions, like, because I need to know, like, is this life or death? Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? Um, but he has health problems. But apparently, y'all remember, maybe y'all don't remember, because I don't know if I was vlogging at that time or not, when his wife stabbed him and left him for dead in the hotel room. I can't make this up. My life is crazy. Um, yeah, well, yeah. It's funny when he was living out here in Norfolk. When he was in Norfolk, his wife stabbed him and left him for dead in the hotel room and drove back to PA and went into hiding. And he called my aunt. My aunts and them drove up here overnight and to get him. And they were like, if he hadn't got to the hospital, like if they wouldn't have left and came to him, my dad would have died. He would have bled out. So he has this real nasty scar on his stomach. Like it's real bad. Like he was in surgery for hours. He was in ICU and everything. Like I was ready to whoop her and her kids. Like I was, baby, when I found out, I had no words because at that time I already did not care for her at all. This is the one that cheated. Well, my dad was always cheating on my mom, but this was one of the ones that it was like a messy one where my mom and him fought, and I got hit with a car seat when I was a kid because she tried to hit my mom with the car seat, and I had stepped in between, and they grabbed my mom's arm when my mom was about to hit him, and I ended up getting hit with the car seat. Um, he did, but like I guess he was stuck, and the dogs were going off, and he couldn't move or whatever. Like it was crazy. This happened a few years ago. Um, it's like over 10. I think it wasn't quite 10 years, but girl, yes. And then you know what she tried to say? She tried to plead insanity because when like when the police and stuff came, they found out everything that happened. My dad was like, I don't want to press charges. I don't want to press charges against my wife. The state picked it up. The state picked it up and went after her. And she pleaded in. She said she was crazy. So she went into the mental hospital, got her all this medication, was sitting like a zombie for months, like almost a year. Like my dad would wrote letters and everything. I said, I don't care. I said, I'm beating everybody up. Like, what? You left my dad for dead. You left my dad for dead. Like, there's nothing you can say. Like, what can you say? You stabbed him. You not crazy. You stabbed him, got in your car, and drove back to Pennsylvania to your kids. Then you want to play crazy? Ma'am, come outside. When I pulled up, I was like, come outside. I don't play about my family. Like I have a very, 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 very short fuse when it comes to my brothers, my mom, my two brothers, and my dad. If you want to see, and my kids, and now my kids, like I go like a little insane. Like I don't play about them. And when that happened, I was like, I already didn't like her at the time. I was like, I was young. I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s. And I was like, it is what it is. They all gonna have to see me because like my dad could have died. Like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, how we get to talking about that? I forgot. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, he's in the hospital. Hold on. Yes, they did. They arrested her. Parents of I didn't have any parents. I don't wish that on anyone. Right. My kids going through life alone. Right. That's why I be trying to stay. That's why when I had my first son, I was like, Ashley, you have to stop being because I lived very like, I don't care what happens to me. 0 to 100 real quick. Like I don't care. Like don't play with me. Don't play in my face. Like I have nothing to lose. But when I had my son, I was like, I had to really rein myself back in. Like, cause I was like, he needs me. If he didn't press charges, he must have felt guilty. No. He just didn't want like my dad is so much to unpack here. It wasn't that he felt guilty. My dad doesn't want to be alone. My dad feels like because he's older that he cannot meet anybody else. Like there's no time and he does not like to be alone. So he puts up with the mistreatment. I mean, because this woman, when she had her and I just said it was karma. I felt bad for her stuff. Now we on better terms now, but she started to have really bad seizures and ended up having to have like a couple of different brain surgeries. My dad was by her side in that hospital, waiting on her hand and foot, going toe to toe with them doctors and nurses, making sure she got her care. And when I say this woman was in there cussing him out, calling him all kinds of names, like had my dad crying. And I was like, I don't care if she had a surgery or not. She don't need to talk to nobody like that. Right. He didn't, he loved her. You know what I mean? Love make us do crazy things. I can attest to that. I've been very goofy over love, you know? But yeah, because he was just like when he finally got to the hospital and I saw my dad walking with a cane, I pulled up and I was just like, I was heartbroken. He showed me that scar and he showed me all them stitches. I was like, I'm a killer. Come on now, get out here farting. Like you doing the most. Um, yeah, I was just like, but I couldn't touch her because my dad. Like I couldn't. My dad is so funny because even when I was gonna fight my aunt, my dad really pushed me off the steps. Like it wasn't a bunch of steps. I didn't fall and get hurt. Nothing. It was like 3 or 4 steps up to the porch. But when I was about to tear his sister up. I never did my dad. My dad gonna bump me off some stairs, and I was like, "Hey yo, you're not safe forever." But yeah. So, well, anyway, I said all of that to say the scarring inside of him from that is starting to create problems. The scar tissue or whatever is connecting to his organs or something. Something is going on that's messing with his inside, and it's a nasty one. Like they had to like really, like I'm telling you, it was here, like it was touch and go. And so my dad's having complications with that. And so I don't know, I just get nervous. Excuse me, I get nervous because I don't handle emotional situations like that well. And I've never lost a parent. I was very both when both my grandmoms passed away, I was very, very like they hurt me to my core. And I'm closer, to my, obviously a lot of people are closer to their parents. Who are you calling? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so um I'm just really careful. Oh, my eye itches. I'm just really, I don't know, I just get really nervous when I get calls and stuff about people being in the hospital and whatnot. Like that's why I tell people, don't ever call me in the middle of the night. Like don't call me on a 1 or 2 a.m. if it's not like a dire emergency, because I get scared. I get so scared because like why else would you be calling me like at this time? I begin so scared, and I'm gonna get a phone call saying like, and then my mom, you ever meet one of them people that their tone always sounds like they about to give you like some alarming news. My mom does that to me all the time, and like it catches my breath. Like she's like, Ashley, and I'm like, what, what's going on? Nothing, girl. Did you see that sale at Walmart? Like it'll be something so stupid, but she'll sound like somebody. She'll be sounding like it's an emergency, and then like I'm like, why would you say it like that? Or she'll sound real sad or something. Like it's weird. Like she does it to me all the time, and it'll be something stupid all the time. And she's like, I left my shoes on the porch, or like, you know what I mean? But she'll have me scared. She'll have me scared like something happened. That's crazy. Like, yes, crazy. I lost my father almost 2 years ago. I'm very happy he made it through. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost my dad 10 years ago on my birthday. I saw you had posted that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh wow, all organs function. For the most part, but like it's the scar tissue inside that's like causing, issues for him. Bless you, baby. I swear my husband called you live. Yo, my mom calls every time. I'm waiting for her to call. Y'all know she call every time I'm online. My brother passed away on his daughter's birthday. Cancer is horrible. I watched my grandmom go through that, and I still say to this day, I think my grandmom would have been with us longer had they not chose palliative care. I don't recommend palliative care to anybody. When I say that is one of the worst ways to watch someone pass on. Like when I understood what palliative care was, my grandma went from she was in the hospital 10 days. Okay. It's basically just letting them die. Morphine them up and letting them die. Palliative care is horrible. Horrible. When I say my grandma when she went there, granted, my nanny was in a lot of pain. She was in a lot of pain, and I do know that. And I God rest her soul. Like I'm glad she's no longer in pain. But she was alert. She knew us by name, all of that. When they stopped feeding her and giving her meds, and it was just shooting her up with morphine like round the clock, like she, it was horrible. It was horrible. Watching someone, I don't even want to get sad and depressing on here, but like, I don't wish that on nobody. Cancer is a horrible mother clucker. And watching someone go from that is absolutely horrendous. And if you ever have a loved one that has to do that, don't choose palliative care. It's not it. And the part that like I used to, it made me so sad because my grandma never did drugs in her entire life, never drank, never did drugs, no alcohol, nothing. And for her to go out like that just felt horrific. Like it was just watching her. Like it's a yeah. You're literally starving them to death. All they're doing is shooting them up with morphine until they die. So much morphine. Like, can you even imagine like what's going through their mind? Like, I don't like being high like that. Like, nah, I did. I used to smoke weed, but I didn't do. I don't know. I party, but I never was a super drug user. So like like, and when they would give me when I was sick, remember, I don't know if you remember when I was in the hospital at the time, they could figure out what was wrong with me. I thought I was dying, and they would shoot me up with Dilaudid. I hate being high. I hate that feeling of not being in control. Like, that's why people like, how could you smoke weed? I said it didn't feel that way. But yeah, to be high and to be at a level to like knock away pain like that, like I can't imagine. Oh, who texted me? Um, Eli, what does that text message say?
iMessage.
Oh, it don't say a number.
It does.
Is it a 717 number?
Yeah.
71796.
Yep.
Okay, I know who that is. Um, right, right, yeah. See, but I would choose like I would choose hospice over. And you know what was crazy? My grandma requested to go home, and had they honored her request, my family started fighting over it because when I say y'all, I'm telling you, I come from crackhead families, like on my dad's side. Like, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, but I was born a fighter, and I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a peaceful person. So if you ever take me there, just know that somebody did the most. Like they did the most that sent me to where I'm gonna beat you up. Because it's never like I'm just gonna fight you. No, I'm gonna beat you up because like you literally are making me be this person. So I'm gonna whoop you. Like that's it. So we're at the hospital the first day when we go there. My grandma's fully alert. Everything. My aunt comes in, takes my grandma's purse, goes to her house, takes all her credit cards, takes all her jewelry out of her house. Like she said, my mom's already gone. My grandma was up. She was saying our names. She knew all of us. We was laughing in there. I'm telling you. But was the when she passed, comes up in there and put on the biggest performance of life. Girl, she thought she was on Love and Hip Hop spending my grandma's money before she was even going. Like it was crazy. But yeah, but yeah, my grandma requested to go home, and if my aunt wasn't so busy smoking crack, like we would have had it. So, and my dad was in Ohio. He was trying to get on a flight to come because he was the oldest to make the decision, and they did all that stuff different. Right, right. They are different, but they're very sad, but they're very different. Palliative care, whoo, whoo, whoo. It's a no for me. I won't ever put nobody through that. What are they the ones passing on to the dementia wherever you go after you pass away, wherever you believe you go, or not? Like it was horrific on so many. Like we were at the hospital day and night, around the clock, like all day, and then finally the one night where we all went home was like we'll be here first thing in the morning. And I think my grandma knew that. She waited until we all left and we got that call that she had passed away. And it was crazy because me and my cousin both was like, nah, we're not leaving her. We're not, we've been here this whole time. We was around there, combing her hair, and singing to her and holding her hand and, putting swabs in her mouth. And, she would squeeze our hand every once in like we would say, and you're like, she's hanging on. But we were just like, my dad came in and my dad finally got there and he said, Mom, as much as I don't want you to go, oh, it makes me want to get teary eyed. He was like, I understand. He said, I don't want to let you go. I don't want you to go, but I understand if you're ready. And that next night, my grandma passed on. She waited till we all left and we got the call that she had passed on. What's wrong, puppy duties? You're not gonna squeeze my face. That hurts. That hurts me. That hurts me, Chit, baby. All right, y'all. I'm not reading the comments. Private care. Sorry, you feel so bad. All we can do is ever in one day. That's why I couldn't do that job. Y'all be having tough skin because I'm too emotional. Girl, when I first got here, one of the jobs that was offered to me was at a hospice. And I was the end of life what did they call it? Was it end of life coordinator or something person? But I was like, but it was for kids. It was for kids. Y'all. Y'all know I couldn't do that. Y'all kids, child, what? No. Can I walk? Okay, enjoy your walk. Morphine is horrible. All the clients I had that took morphine was able to get back into their right mind. They begged to not go back on it. Right, right, right. It's that morphine ain't no joke. Um, but yeah, like that job they offered me was at a hospice for kids, child. I said, no, 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 no. You won't have me here crying and depressed every day. I don't want to come in and work and little Jimmy is gone. No, no, and no. Right, like, I can't I couldn't do and I understand it because some people don't have anybody, but also I understand it's too hard for some people to be there when that happens, when people transition on. Like, and someone was like, "No, actually you would be good for that because you have like a caring heart." No, I wouldn't. Mentally, I would be a mess. Yeah. I was not made for that. Like I think there are special people that are designed for that. Especially maybe if I didn't have any kids, I don't know. Not me having kids. I would be thinking about my children every time. Like I don't no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Mm-mm. And then some you get attached and then don't be like having them go into like recovery or something and you be hopeful like, "Oh my god, they get up out here." And you find out, "Nah, I was just kidding." And then they passed away. Like that I think so. I absolutely think so because that same position, when I couldn't find childcare and I had to turn it down, they hired somebody, and in that same position, it was like 6 months later, somebody was back in there. And I've seen that position posted like at least 3 times since I've been here. So I don't think anybody can really handle it, or maybe the work atmosphere is trash. I don't know which one. But I can't imagine anybody doing that. Cause like even me when I worked for state police for Megan's Law, those and I wasn't even like just talking to them sex offenders and them case files, like reading the horrendous stuff that people child, like it burnt me out. It burnt me out. I don't like stuff like that. I can't do it. But you know what? Like I said, I think some people are made like they're made for that. Like, it's you're supposed to be in that position. You're supposed to be the one that's there for them. Like I think we all are created for certain things because it takes a special person to be able to handle that kind of, that's why they have end of life doulas. Like there's people that are made for that. Like me, I'm too like that's why I never wanted to be a cop or a detective because I can't go into a house and somebody murdered a whole family and babies and kids. Like that's the end of my career. Then I tell you every day. Well, I don't know what's going on with my phone.
My phone was telling me I had used up all my data.
Oh.
Hi, Jackson. Did you get a bath? Did you get a bath?
He just threw up all over the place. So I had to clean him up.
Oh, you're a stinky face.
And I gave Ethan a bath. He went berserk for a second.
He's not smiling and stuff.
He's sleepy. He's holding my hand.
Jackson.
They said hi, Mom. I'm on live still.
Oh my God. I mean,
I said no because I said I watched my mom call me. I said my mom's been calling me every day I go live.
That's what I was just telling Ted. I said I don't know if she's on live or not. And that's when I should have called Eli first. He would have told
Eli
me.
over there in my room.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Eli.
They said hi, Mom, right on time.
Okay, well, I'll call you. I mean, if I don't call you back, I'll call you in the morning.
Okay.
All right.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.
Jackson's sleepy.
Bye, Jackson. Bye, Warrior.
He just grabbed my thumb. All right, Mom.
Bye.
Bye. Jackson, he got my thumb. Look, he got my thumb. He won't let go. I told you I had just spoke her up because I was like, she has not called. And I tell her every day the time that I go and everything, and she still calls. Did she see the high chair? Did she see the high chair? The new one? Whew, excuse me. Y'all, like, okay, you're gonna have to get out my room over here passing gas. Like, we're not doing this. Go fart up your room. We're not doing it over here. Which high chair? His new one? I did show her. I did show her that one. I don't even think I posted that as a short over here because I think when I did that on my YouTube, I was just thinking about that. Um because like Instagram Reels and TikTok are longer than oh yeah, she did. She did. She went on my Instagram and saw the reel. I didn't post that as a short over here. My brain, I started reading something and just I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I be losing my train of thought. But yeah, she did see the high chair. Whose truck is that? Some big old truck came and pulled in here. Okay, Ethan gonna be up all night because he already sleep. He woke me up this morning, y'all. He busted into my room. I was like, oh man, I was about to get up and go to the gym. And he did not. And he came busting here, woke up Jackson, everything, y'all. We did not go to the I'm supposed to be taking my hair out. Ain't doing that either. You like hand me his bink bink. Yep. Y'all don't say love you before y'all hang up. No. We tell each other we love each other. But my mom, like, she was never like growing up, she was never like that. Like it's weird. Like and I had mentioned this before when I got older, and I think that's why I'm so extra. What in the world? Yeah, like it's with my mom, it's not like that. Like it's very and I remember I had asked her once, and she was like, her mom wasn't like that with her. So like me, I'm different. Like I'm always telling Eli I love him. Like we don't leave without saying I love you. Like I'm very affectionate. Like growing up, like I don't remember too many times my mom even hugged me. And I'm not saying that like she didn't love me. No, like she definitely loved me, but we just didn't. It just wasn't that. He's so special. Yeah, so like I don't know, and maybe that's why like she just wasn't. And I did when I was in my 20s. I asked her, and I was like, "You don't say that." Like, and that's like Eli's dad and his mom. They go love. They don't say I love you. They say love and hang up. And I was like, me, I tell Eli all the time, I love you. I tell my kids, I love you. But my mom, it just doesn't. Like every once in a while, I'll be like, all right, I love you. Talk to you later. Um, and my mom's like, oh, I love you. Like, but we don't communicate like that. It's but she said that's how her mom was with her. Like, I don't know. I guess everybody's different. Yeah, so like I'm just very affectionate with my kids now, like because I didn't have that. And that's so weird to think about. Like, I really don't recall times, like I don't recall times that like my mom told me like she was proud of me or that she loved me type stuff like that. And I remember when I was in therapy and stuff going through that. And I'm like, it's not that I don't feel that she wasn't and that she didn't, but kids be needing to hear that, man. Like we be needing to hear that. Yeah, my dad is more affectionate than boy hush. You doing the most right now. But yeah, so I'm different with my kids. I tell them all the time. I tell them I'm proud of them. I tell them, when things like hurt, when like I try to be open and have conversations. Like, you know what I mean? Like I apologize. Like I apologize when I'm wrong. Like if I snap, clean, smooth out, like, and I make sure, like, listen, I'm apologizing because of the delivery. I'm not apologizing because you need to fix this. Like I apologize if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I do apologize. My mom would never. Would never. Yeah, like they never said all that. They said love. And then like and then that too. Not to bring up Ragnarok head, but like even now it's just like when talk want to be like, oh, I love you, and I'm like, all right, talk to you later. Where I'll just end it. Like it don't be no you so sleepy. You so sleepy. You so sleepy. You so sleepy. But we're feeling better, y'all. I didn't tell y'all that. I'm still dry as the Sahara, but like a lot of my congestions and stuff went away. And Jackson seems to be the one that recovered the fastest out of all of us. He had one day of snotty, like rubbing his nose snottiness, and like I can hear a little bit of congestion. Maybe because he's getting that good old breast milk with the antibodies in it. My body was already fighting it off, so he got that. That's funny. Yeah, but the one that seemed like I hit the worst was Ethan. Ethan's the one that it's been lingering, like, and I think it's his anemia, like that's because iron is important in fighting off infections and colds and stuff. I need to get him like a supplement or something. Y'all, I seen this wig that I want, but I'm just like I also want to braid my hair. The only reason why I haven't braided my hair or put in like a protective style like the faux locks or something or braids is because I feel like unfortunately, we are judged when we go on interviews. And since I am still looking for work and I'm still open to, like, I want to, I do, I put on the look, I put on the look that they're looking for, especially when it comes to our skin folk. Um, and I just don't want to like, and I'm just like, should I think like, I don't know. Should I just, I don't know. So I'm just like, I can't even get braids and stuff right now, and I really want some. Right. Yeah, I apologize too. He needs some breast milk. Yo, listen, I thought about it. I was like, I'm about to pump Ethan some breast milk. Then he might flash back and remember, hey, not too long ago, this was mine. Jackson, you just getting real like you was chilling and was letting me take my hair out, and now you just like, no. I don't know. I just feel like people judge us, and like, even though I know the Crown Act and all that, but I be having to go in there, I applied for this hotel. They need a supervisor at the hotel or whatever, and I was like, that would be fun. That would be a fun job. Oh, look at that yawn. Look at that yawny yawn. You slobbered on my face. Eli, go ahead somewhere. What y'all doing this weekend? Y'all got any plans? I feel like I asked y'all that and nobody told me. I need some chippy chap. What show was that somebody called it chippy chap? Do y'all call chapstick? Y'all ever call chapstick chippy chap? I didn't know Vaseline could expire. Mine ain't expired, but I ain't know it could expire. She said sleeping. Yeah, I don't even think about sleep anymore. I got too many kids now. They don't let me sleep. They do not let me sleep. You know what I did have the revelation of though, y'all? This is the first time. I don't like my fingernails. My little stubby stubs. This is the first time in a year that my real nails are growing. Not saying that they weren't growing before, but it's the first time that they're growing because I was like, I'm not biting them because I'm not stressed out, full of anxiety. Ain't that something? Working, playing in the garden, paint my walls. Ooh, what color you paint your walls? I've always wanted to paint. I'm not really good at it though. Every time I've ever tried to paint, it comes out real janky. But you got a husband, okay? You got a husband to help you out. He can watch the kids while you sleep. Oh, that sounds pretty. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. I seen this house that had, or was it an apartment? One of the rooms was like this mint green color, this pistachio kind of, it was pretty. It was pretty. And then one room was yellow, and I was like, if I lived there, I would love that apartment because the boys could have that, and I could have the yellow room because I always wanted to paint my. And I know yellow is such a bright, like it was a pretty yellow, and I was like, but I love it. Yellow's my favorite color, so I was like, I've always wanted a yellow. I said, when I buy a house, my house is gonna be yellow. We'll change this weekend. Yeah, you working doubles. Ooh. I never thought that I would want the exhaustion of work, if that makes sense. Like I never thought that I would miss the exhaustion of work or like working overtime and stuff like that. I love yellow. Yellow is my favorite, absolute favorite color. What's wrong, booties? It's you. We getting close to you bedtime. You probably could have went down early. Just trying to make Oh, okay, that's good. Girl, I miss other adults too. I miss having friends. I miss going outside the house, y'all. We've been in house so much. So I go out on the balcony. What? See, he ain't letting me take my hair down. I ain't gonna be able to do it till he goes to sleep. Um, I do. I miss that camaraderie. Like, hey, you want to meet downtown? Even if I took the kids with me, like, hey, you want to meet? Go for a walk on the riverfront. Or that's one thing I do say about PA. Even though I didn't have a lot of friends, I did have a lot of acquaintances. Like, there were people that like or other moms, and we would just meet up. Like I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to go down the riverfront with the kids? Do you want to meet at the park with the kids?" Like I miss that. I miss being able to, and not even. I just miss leaving the house. Like not being able to get out the house is so hard. Like I literally was in this house for a whole year because we rarely went anywhere but to the doctors, and that's it. Not Big Bird yellow. Ooh, no. I don't want that. I mean, I like all yellows. I love bright. Like I love that. Um, but for my home, like a nice I like a deep yellow. Like a deep but like I don't know what you would call that. Maybe canary, maybe the canary, maybe not. Maybe canary yellow. Like you see it, but it's deep, but it's like soft. Like my personality, deep but soft. So poetic. I'm gonna go to the paint store and be like, I need a deep but soft, vibrant yellow. Girl, it's Florida though. Like everybody's in Florida. The weather has been nice lately. Jackson, what's going on? You're not hungry. No, I'm not having because you're gonna vomit again because you're too full. You like hand me a pacifier, please? Anybody in Tennessee? How's Tennessee? I don't think I know anybody in Tennessee. Isn't that the country music state? I want to visit Nashville because it always looks cool when they put it in movies. Like it's so funny. They be like Virginia's for lovers, and I'm like, I came here and broke up. But granted, I don't fault that to that because one, I didn't meet him here, and he was full of crap from the beginning. But is it? They probably have cool accents down there. Um, I don't know. I feel like if I could get out the house and go places, I would meet people. Or even if I didn't meet people, I would feel more peaceful. I wouldn't mind it so much. But like sitting in the house all the time, I go stir crazy. I'm grateful I have such a spacious home because I'm able to go like that, and I can go like even if I just walk around the building. Like I don't know if I told y'all. One day I'm gonna have to go live on my phone and show y'all. Like each floor, like it's funny because it kind of is made for an influencer. Like each floor has a different seating area, like a different nice little seating area. And then we have the yoga room and the gym. And then we have the conference room and stuff like that. Like there's so many different places. And that's why I told myself, I said, I literally could be creating all kinds of content that I want to create. And I said, man, I wish I had somebody here. Like if I had somebody here like that could Like I gotta teach Eli how to use the camera and stuff like that, and it helped me out. But I said if I had another adult, no, you don't. Stop it. Stop it. Go in your room. Go check on your brother actually, because I think I heard him just now. Off the phone. Go and check on your brother. Thank you. Um, and stop saying that. Is that my baby? Oh, my little choopy bear woke up and he's all like, He just was sleeping so peacefully and he was just going through it. Like he kept screaming because he was overstimulated. And I was just like, child, go to sleep. Just go to sleep, darling. But I feel like, yes, like I'm telling you, if I could show y'all the different spaces that they have, maybe I'll do a vlog and just show y'all. Like, you could make so much content here. And I said, I wish I had people that like to like work because I really live in like an influencer type building. Like, I could be doing all kinds of stuff. And I asked, and they're like, yeah, they don't care if you film or not. They was like, obviously, like, don't put anybody on it, don't want to be in it, and you can't do it after hours. But like, I could be doing all kinds of setups. Like, I plan on getting myself looking at something for my birthday and taking some pictures, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not good at posing myself. Like, I don't know. I'd be so awkward when it comes to taking pictures. I remember when I was back home, everybody used to always be like, oh my gosh, like, I want to photograph you on photograph. Not looking like this, y'all. I used to look like something. Listen, one thing I say about me, when I put it on, I put it on. But yeah, not right now. I'm not putting nothing on. It's definitely put off. But yeah, people used to ask to do my photos all the time, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm photogenic. Like, I'm photogenic when I take my pictures. I'm not photogenic when other people take my pictures. There was only one. I remember there was one photographer at my church. He was from dang, where was he from? He was from the islands, and he used to take my pictures so good. Where's he at? Was he? Is he crying still? Yeah. But baby, mommy's baby, come here. Girl, anything like, listen. I think one of these lives, I just bit my lip. I just bit. I just bit the mess out of my lip in the inside, and that's why I'm like this. Like, bless Jesus. Let me get myself together. We should do what I was saying was one of these lives. We should really do like a brainstorm thing. That's why I want to learn how to put y'all up here. Y'all want to get on live with me? If I think, listen, that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm listening. Okay. Bet. Here we go. We always get to this point of the live where we start flowing creatively. Here we gonna go. Yeah, I don't know what my grammar be all over the place. I promise you I'm a little intelligent. I promise you I am. Can I use my tablet? No. You're on punishment. It's a no for me. No, butter. No. You can't talk. Bro, what if your breath was hot? You don't ever do that. Stop. And then your lips are ashy. You need some Vaseline. Not none of mine, because you might got you didn't wash your hands. I'm not playing. Go ahead about your business, bro. I'm not playing with you though. You think because I'm on live that I won't get with you? I'm not playing. I need water. Go, then you drink your water. I don't got. You gonna drink your spit then? Okay, so listen. If I get this set up where I could bring y'all onto the live, like, so we could actually talk. I feel weird sometimes, like just talking to the screen. And I know when people, like, a lot of people tell me, like, oh, I catch the replay, and play it back and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but is it weird, like, hearing me like read off, or like, are y'all watching? Okay, if somebody catches this replay and you made it to this point, are you guys watching, like, reading the comments and seeing what I'm talking about? Or are you just listening to me talk? Because a lot of people say I have a voice, which I don't understand it, because I be thinking I sound a mess. that I have a calming voice, and like they be like listening to it. A lot of people tell me that, y'all. And I just want to know, like, are you just listening to me talk? Like, that's why I read the comments out loud sometimes. But anyway, I'm trying to learn how to get it to where I can bring y'all onto the lives. Okay. Okay. Where we can, like, talk or whatever, bring different people on. And you ain't gotta stay on. You can come on, come off, or whatever you want. Um, just like I want to do a creative, like, kind of like a, I don't want to say powwow because I think that that might be like not right, politically correct. So I mean, although I have Indian inside of me, like legit, my grandma is Cherokee, so like legit. So yeah, I want to just do like a little, what's another word for powwow, because I don't want to be ignorant. Yeah, like I want to do like where we like encourage, like it's like I told you, I'm all about building community. So maybe that's what I'll start calling these lives, because I need a name for the lives. Chrissy was trying to help me. Um, but like I'm all about building community, and that's what I'm really doing this for. It's not just for me, it's for all of us. Like I want to see us all eat. I want to see us all grow. And like y'all some real ones. Y'all that log in every day and rock it out with me. I love y'all. Like y'all some real ones. And we gonna get to this bag. And we gonna encourage ourselves and have fun. I want to be able to, like, let's bounce ideas off each other. Like let's help each other out. Like for real. Like I don't want this. I'm not sitting here like, ain't nothing wrong with the people that have classes and want to charge and do this, that, the other. But listen, I've been on YouTube for a long time. I done seen a lot of people come and go. Like, and I've never been consistent enough to where I could even grow my channel, because once it started growing, because if y'all look back at my older videos when I first started, like I was doing it big. I was getting a check from YouTube. Yes, I was. I was getting paid. But it never stuck with me because I had other things in life I had to do. But I want to. You know what, Tish? You are the secretary because you are remembering my ideas, okay? You were here. You are part of it. Like, I was just listening to someone, they were like, everybody always want to be like, it takes a village. You can't do it just by yourself. And like, now I believe that some things I feel like in life you can do things by yourself. It's just so much harder and it's not as much fun than when you have other people that can join in and y'all can make it do what it do. Like I want to be able to look back and be like, y'all remember when we used to go live at 6:30 and we used to be like, I think big. I think big. You think it's small. You gotta think big. I ain't gonna curse because I ain't trying to get flagged. But yes, let's be productive with this. Like I want us to like throw out ideas. We can throw out ideas. We can collab. We can do that. Like we can do all of that. Like I'm here for that. Like I love I love doing this. Like I love working people, helping people. I love us growing and bouncing ideas off each other. Like I love all of that. I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Yeah, you here for it too. Hey. Okay. Okay. Oh God, my hair. Jeez. Let me let me go. Girl, I hate editing too, but there's ways to make it easy. There's ways to make it easy. Listen, I understand. I've learned how to make it easy, and it's all in the way that you vlog. It's all in the way that you record. Um, even with girl, we about to do this. Like we about to do this. We about to do this reaction video. Yes, yes, yes. But you know what? I've been thinking about teaching Eli. And even if they don't want to do this, like Eli has shown interest in doing YouTube, like, but he's a kid still, and I'm not exposing my baby to all that. Like, but teaching him, like when I used to do photography, Eli was at every photo shoot I did, every paid gig, every unpaid gig, to the point where he started taking pictures himself. And some of them pictures was dope. Um, bring your kids. It's fun when you involve your kids, and then that gives you another thing to like another way to spend time with your children. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's hard to just be like, okay, I need to just do this by myself. Amberly would be so good. She's so cute. I love her. Um, I think I love bringing the kids and like showing them, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, look, and then they see you doing something that their generation is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I think that that's a great idea. Okay, we about to do this. Okay, so do y'all want to just pick a day? I was talking to Chrissy earlier, and I was saying how like I think Fridays would be a good day to do like the interview channel stuff like that. Hey girl, see, look, listen, we always start getting our juices rolling at the end of this. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's a lie because you about to get to 400 subscribers. I'm about to. Where my book at? Because we about to make this happen. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. Let me see. Alexis, 400. That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay. I have a love haters for this vlog thing, but you're good at it. Like you're good at it. Like I'm telling you, one of the things that drew me to your channel, I found your channel through Janisha, and I have not. I'm not saying there's channels out there that there's people out there that are nurses and things like that. There are. But you know what I see a lot of time? They show the glamorous side of it. Like I'm a traveling nurse or I'm an LPN and I make this and that. Nobody talks about the work. Nobody talks about like the behind the scenes. Like I know HIPAA, child. I ain't trying to get you fired. Okay, here we go. When I say I'm the brainstorm queen, I'm the content. Like my mind thinks of. Now, why would you do that? You see me over here trying to talk shop, and you over here flipping. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. All rolled over. All right. Okay, so one of the things that drew me to your channel was one, I could tell you was real. I don't like watching nothing fake. I've never been in type. Like I do watch some lifestyle, like luxury lifestyle vlogs. Yes, I do. Um, but also even with those, I like an element of real. I don't like glitz and glam all the time because that's not real to me. Because I know a lot of people fake the funk on here and it's real easy. Like it's real easy to be fake. It's real easy to go to an Airbnb for a week and film a bunch of content and pretend that's your house, pretend that's your life. It's real easy to get on a jet and take pictures that like it's real easy. So I like real. Um, I think a good angle, which I think what I get, maybe I'm wrong, my vibe from your personality is like you're very compassionate, very caring. Just like we were even talking about palliative care and hospice. Even if even if you did a sit down video or you did a video where you were just discussing the differences or discussing like how you deal with having to handle patients like that. Um, like boom, that's content. You know what I mean? One thing I will tell y'all, audience connects to emotion. The realer you are, the more authentic you are, people connect to that. Like just even talking about cancer, pretty much a lot of us have dealt with somebody, have lost somebody to cancer, have somebody that was battling cancer, have dealt with palliative care, have dealt with hospice, or maybe not. So like discussing certain things like that, and just from an inside point of view, how you're saying like how you sit with them. Like I've never heard that part of it. Like when I hear people talk about it, it's always about money. Like on surreal, a lot of the channels that vlog that are nurses, all they're talking about is how much money you make. And I'm like, okay, I still don't want to be a nurse. But when you tell me like, because I feel like those ones are the ones that you went into it for money, not because you actually care about people. You know what I mean? Talk about how you juggle life doing this. Like you have to work doubles this weekend. Like, like I'm sure you miss your kids and you want to spend time with your kids, or you're doing this for your kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl, like there's so much content to be made. Like if y'all ever need help with that, like I am a legit brainstormer. And it's crazy because I can do it for everybody else, but for me, I just be like, womp womp. But yeah, there's so much. You want to get 400 subscribers, period. We're doing that. Girl, yes, like I'm all about that. Like we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. See, y'all gave me homework to do now. Ah, why you choking me? Why you let me go, Ike. Eat the cake, anime. Stop it. Stop it. We're on camera. Mwah. Um, yeah, girl, we about to get you for ouch. Why are you doing it? Just like your father. It's like, let me stop. Mm. Yo, he be getting so violent. I love you, little baby. I love you, little baby. We're doing this. We're doing. Y'all done gave me homework. I'm about to brainstorm. We about to get this popping. We about to get this popping. Let me stop because I get real silly though. Um, but yeah, you gonna hit 400 subscribers. I want to say, dang, it's crazy because I still remember when I got my first 50 subscribers. I was like, oh my god. I was like, if you go back to y'all, I'm going to like live react to my first videos. I used to come on. I used to come on here so like I was just so young and geeky. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like no, there's a lot. Like I'm all for building content. Until you start vlogging, you won't get even more. You over there be doing TikTok and stuff, girl. Convert them to come right on over. I'm learning. I'm learning that. High five. Why would you look at me like that? He's like, for real, mom, you gonna do that? You gonna do that? But yeah, like, okay, I got y'all. We gonna do that. I think Fridays might be good if y'all think that that's a good day. I'll do a poll on my community tab maybe, or one of these days I'll do one in here, and we'll figure out that. So I'm gonna learn how to do Streamyard. I'm gonna see which one's the best because I think Streamyard would be the best. That's what I've been learning, but I'll figure it out. But I am about to get off of here, y'all. It is 8 something. I ain't got nothing to do to be for real, for real. But I do need to put this baby to bed because he's tripping. I'm gonna send you a reminder, girl. I'm locked in with the text messaging now. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna send you a reminder. Um, yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna be on live tomorrow. Y'all know I've been chilling just because I be going so hard during the week, and that way it gives me time to framework Fridays. Tish, you gotta write that down. You just our secretary, because I'll probably lose this piece of paper. Y'all know I'm all for a good theme. Oh, don't pull my edges out. They just started to grow back. Um, I'm all for a good theme. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here, y'all, because I need to put Jackson to sleep. He's clearly miserable. He's clearly miserable. He's clearly look. Tell him you're miserable. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Hey, say what's up, people. Yes, go and do it. Go and do it. Yes, we're gonna do all of that. Like we're gonna do all of that, y'all. We about to do this. Um, yeah, but if y'all ever like, I'm here. I'm here. I always have ideas. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here and put these kids to sleep. Watch some vlogs because I'm a little bit behind in my vlogs watching. But it's good because people don't really be posting on Saturdays, so I'd be bored because nobody be having people don't be posting it. And I need to drop this vlog, which is kind of a hodgepodge. Y'all, this next vlog I'm gonna watch though, the beginning is hilarious. When I tried that Amazon wig, child, baby, had me looking like something. But this next one's a hodgepodge before we get into some stuff. But I'm gonna do the thumbnail for that, and I'm gonna release that. I was supposed to do it yesterday, y'all, and I didn't. I forgot. I'm sorry, and I forgot all day today. But I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get up off of here. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good weekend. And I can't wait to get started on this stuff. Like we about to do this, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for telling people about the channel. I will see y'all again live Monday at 6:30. Unless I randomly go live. If I put this dresser together, I'm going live. I'm going live with some cranberry juice. We're going to celebrate. But if you don't see me, I might be on here Monday like, Chad, that thing went in the box and out to the trash can because I'm not dealing with it. It got a spirit on it then if that happens. If we can't get this together, that dresser got a spirit and it got to go. So the unfinished spirit might be in the trash. But if I don't talk to y'all again, then I will see you guys on live at 6:30. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Love y'all. Bye. Say bye, Jackson. You ain't even gotta look at me like that.